And then oh yeah, okay. And then sorry, you said which where was the
Well,
which words?
well, I just specifically, you
Yeah,
said
that's helpful.
said
Yes.
you said words. You said words instead of words, and so you didn't voice the D. So
Oh, I
right,
pronounced WOZ, like for example.
exactly, and you didn't. We didn't hear.
Word,
I didn't hear a D sound. Right, so it sounded almost like
words.
words. So it can almost sound like worse. Yeah, like the word worse.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
that's a good point. Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, okay.
yeah. We'll work on that, and that's not uncommon with non-native speakers of all races.
Right.
So that voicing that D sound at the end, sometimes it sounds like a T. But okay, so I'm going to share my screen. What I do is I have you read this paragraph, and then I listen and take notes and listen for sound
Yeah, that.
substitutions that we can target. Now, we cover everything, of course. We're going to cover everything, but it's always nice to emphasize certain things that are obvious and blatant, and then maybe you need a little bit more work on. So you go ahead, read this at your own pace, just a paragraph, right? Up until blue down here. I'll
It's a
when the
long one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna listen and take notes. No problem. I'm gonna listen and
Okay.
take notes.
Okay. Can I start then? Yeah.
Please.
When the sunlight strikes raindrops in the air, they act as a prism and form a rainbow. The rainbow is a division of white light into many beautiful colors. These take the shape of a long round arch with its path high above and its two ends apparently beyond the horizon. There is, according to legend, a boiling pot of gold at one end. People look, look, but no one ever finds it. When a man looks for something beyond his reach, his friends say he is looking for the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Throughout the centuries, people have explained the rainbow in various ways. Some have accepted it as a miracle without physical explanation. To the Hebrew, it was token that there would be no more universal floods. The Greeks used to imagine that it was a sign from the gods to foretell war or heavy rain. The Norsemen considered the rainbow as a bridge over which the gods passed from Earth to their home in the sky. Others have tried to explain the phenomenon physically. Aristotle, I don't know how to pronounce. I know that this guy, Aristotle, thought that the rainbow was caused by reflection of the sun's ray by the rain. Since the physicists have found that it is not reflection, but refraction by the raindrops which causes the rainbows. Many complicated ideas about the rainbow have been formed. The difference in the rainbow depends considerably upon the size of the drops, and primary rainbow observed is said to be the effect of superimposition of a number of bows. If the red are the sound, sorry, red the second bow falls upon the green of the first, the result is to give a bow with an abnormally wide yellow band. Since red and green light, when mixed, form yellow. This is a very common type of bow, a bow, one showing mainly red and yellow with little or no green or blue.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of the usual suspects, right? That everybody makes, and then there's some specific to you that we can work on. Mainly, of course, vowels, right? And that's again not surprising. And then some consonants. We talked about voicing the D at the end. Probably the dark L, which is, and the light L, and which you have to differentiate, and then maybe the V consonant. But most of it is going to be vowel sounds.
Yeah.
So which is where we start. Now, today I normally start with this sound. It's very easy. It and most people don't make it correctly, right? Some people, especially those that have lived in the U.S. for a long time, do it intuitively like Americans do. Now, you did it correctly in words like little, but you did not do it in words like beautiful. You said beautiful, and so
Yeah. That's a
you
kind of a
didn't.
mix of like I think I used to do it when I was in the US, but I kind of some
Yeah.
influence, but it's not proper correct influence, but some kind of a not somewhere in the middle. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's then the other one is Aristotle, and
Aristotle, yeah. No,
yeah,
yeah.
and then yeah, Aristotle. But I always cover it, even if people do it correctly, because they don't do it with every word. It's kind of like what you did. You said little correctly. You didn't say beautiful. You said beautiful. So
Right.
we learned the rules so that at least you know the rules. We can cover it. I can say, hey, that's a flap T, and you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay? We're on the same page. And again, it's very easy. You already know how to make it. So we use the flap T just like you said, little, right? It's basically a D sound,
Yes.
right? And so let's just read the rules when we make it. So we'll start here.
Yeah, between two vowels sounds. Yeah. City better.
Mhm.
And can I keep going? Or
Yes, please.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm just making a
Between
note. I heard
R and vowel sound. Party or party. Artificial. Yeah.
artificial. Yeah,
Artificial.
correct.
Party. Okay. Between R and L. Turtle. Turtle. Like that. Turtle. Yeah.
Turtle, exactly. Turtle.
Turtle. Yeah. Between vowel sound and L. But bottle. Bottle.
Bottle, correct.
Bottle. Yeah. After a vowel or R at the end of a word that and before a vowel in the following word. Add, sorry, you use any useful common phrases unless you want to emphasize the word option. Sorry, it's you mean okay, not like
So this
add any, something like that.
it is. It's at any time, right? For
And then
example,
right, at any time, yeah.
but this is a choice, right? This is what we call a reduction that Americans do, but not in every setting, right? In professional, formal setting. So you probably won't use this. I don't stress it a lot. However, these other ones is a rule, right? It has to be pronounced that way, otherwise it's
Right.
it's incorrect. So this is just again optional. Now,
Right.
this is English, so we have exceptions, of course, right?
Right.
And these are when not to use the flap T.
Yeah, button, cotton, attack, retain. Okay. Yeah, not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So exactly. So it's if there's now the true T, where you say the true T is always if it's followed by a stressed syllable, right? That
Right.
supersedes that every rule. Now, except for this one, well, this one too. But this is what we call a glottal. So if it's T vowel N, we're going to say not button, we're going to say, or cotton,
Okay.
we're going to say button, cotton.
Okay. Right. Button, cotton.
That's exactly right. Yeah, Manhattan.
So you don't even pronounce T, or like your tongue doesn't
So
get yeah.
You can use a stop T, which is where your tongue stops but doesn't release.
Oh, okay.
Or you make it in your throat like uh-oh, cotton.
Uh-oh. Okay, cotton. Or cotton. Okay, button.
Yeah.
Button. Yeah, button. Okay.
That's correct. That's exactly right.
Right.
And that's just T vowel N if that syllable is not stressed. Like the word baton, the syllable is stressed, so we do say true T, B-A-T-O-N, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Baton. Yeah.
Yeah, because that syllable supersedes. We have rules for the glottal T. We'll cover that when we cover the T. T does like 5 different things in English. It's crazy. Consonant. We start with it when we get to consonant. But these here are the situations, if you will, right? The scenarios where about 80% of the flap T's in English fall into these 3 categories.
Right.
Okay, so if you memorize these, you probably will get all the flap T. I have a feeling that you're going to do flap T for the most part just intuitively, and every once in a while you'll hear me say, hey, flap T there. Oh, okay. When you miss it, right? That'll be the exception. But let's go ahead. Why not practice? We got some time.
Okay. Rated, spotted, completed, gated, competing, defeated, fighting, delighted, cheated.
And I just want to, and great. It sounded great, except for here. Now, the one thing you want to remember is that you want to keep using your voice, your voice all the way through. That's the big difference between T and D. We push more air out with the T, completed, right? Which is incorrect, as opposed to completed with our
completed.
Voice.
Okay.
That's
completed.
Correct.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, how did I say? How did I say? Or
I didn't hear it the first time, and that was the only one. I just completed.
Completed. Okay. Completed. Okay. And better.
Yeah.
Greatest. Fattest. Greater. Greater. Fatter. Shortest.
Perfect. Now here, can you say these 2 words here?
Better.
No. Up in the top.
Oh. Comparative and superlative adjective forms. Comparative and yes, superlative. Yeah, I didn't know the second word. Yeah.
Superlative.
Superlative. Yeah, superlative. Adjective forms.
Now this word here, forget about the C. You wouldn't make a true. So I was just wanting to see if you made a flap T here. You did. Here we say adjective.
Adjective. Okay.
So you don't have to make that T sound. You just kind of have to stress it. Adjective.
Adjective. Adjective. Adjective.
No, adjective.
Sorry,
no,
I don't pronounce
no
C. No C. Okay.
No C.
Okay. No. Adjective. Adjective.
Perfect. That's exactly right.
All right.
Much easier.
Okay. And then city, necessity, party, treaty, gravity, scarcity, quality, activity, witty.
Yeah. Now, by far, the most common occurrence of the flap T is words that end with TY.
Yeah.
And then this one's hard, right? Necessity.
Necessity. Yeah.
That's right. Perfect.
Necessity.
Okay.
Right.
That's perfect. Yep. Okay. So let's just do these practice words and sentences.
Right. Okay. All right. Skip the the both. Okay. Pretty, city, what if, water, better, letter, at all, although, bottle, little.
Yeah, great job. Okay. All right. Now, if you
Although. It's like
auto, and yeah, so
although.
one of the things you did was the word drops, raindrops. You said raindrops, kind of like coast
Oh, okay. It's
and
okay. Oh,
cost.
yeah. Okay, that one.
So
Rain.
that
Oh, you mean the when I okay,
yeah. So
drops. Yeah.
I noticed you guys already covered short O versus long O,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And
yeah. But still,
uh,
kind of need to continue to work on that.
yeah,
Yeah.
I have some. Well, I want to look at the short O specifically, but we'll get there. And we cover the lax short A early, and it's exactly like the short O. So this idea of relaxing your lips, that's what you're not doing. You're rounding your lips, right?
Yeah,
So you
that's
want to
right.
say right?
Drops. Okay.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Betty moved to America for a better life. Anna took her water bottle to the park.
Yeah.
Jack wrote Jack wrote a letter to the city about all the crime.
About
Jack
all the time. Yeah, go ahead.
about all the crime. Jack wrote a letter the city about all the crime.
That's correct. Nice.
Yeah. Scotty took his car uh, to the. This is fine, right? To car to yeah. Scotty took his car to the auto shop.
Yeah.
Okay. What the matter? Uh, the party was catered.
Catered.
Okay, catered.
That's right.
Party was catered by Bob's Grill. Don't 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 bother Bob for the butter. You'd better just get it from your brother.
Okay. So you're very bright because you got that without me needing to explain. So great. Very nice there. And again, that's a choice, right? That's a choice, but I commend you for doing it there. Okay, perfect. Yeah, this one too. Americans tend to reduce to "ta," and
Okay.
so
Tar, yeah.
yeah, but then we would flap it, car to the auto shop.
Cut the old shop.
Yeah. But
Cut
I
the
don't,
cut the old shop.
yeah, and but I don't expect you to reduce just two is fine, right? Uh,
Yeah.
we'll talk about that reduction and then you can have the choice. Okay, Sumi, well, do you have any questions for me then, about,
Yeah. So sorry, so what's the one with the stars and without stars? What are the differences? Sorry, I didn't fully follow.
well, just like you did, right? So instead of Jack wrote, normally you say wrote. Here, because it's the last
Oh, yeah.
ends with the T, and then we've got about wrote a letter, just like you said, right? About all the crime. So they're just pointing out this rule here, right? This one here, optional, right?
Oh, yeah.
Hyphenated,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
And
Got it.
you
Understood.
did that. You did it whether
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
intended
Okay.
to or not. You did
Just
that,
get it.
yeah.
Yeah, get it from your brother. Okay. All
Correct.
right.
Get it. Yeah, get it. Uh-huh.
Okay. And then for the first like a long text that I read, so you could maybe not today, but tell me like what sort of the consistent mistakes I made. Like you said, for example, drops, right? Or is there not consistency, but it's just word by word. Yeah, this one. Or you
Yeah,
could
yeah.
kind of like
Oh,
circle.
yeah. So, well, yeah. A lot of things that you're not closing. Now I know you covered the long vowel closing worksheet,
Yeah, but
but it's difficult to do that without first covering the closing sounds for each of the vowel sounds. So you didn't close the O, you didn't close the oo vowel, The another one I heard a little bit consistently is saying, like, for example, various versus Arius. So not doing a short E sound, doing a lat short A, and then the L consonant. I heard more than once. And then, of
Okay.
course, the one you mentioned also, O versus Ah, right?
Yeah.
And then and this is not surprising. Everybody, most people, the short which doesn't exist in most other languages, and you pronounce it E,
Oh,
long
yeah.
E, right?
Right.
Seats, for example, and that's everybody, because short I is so exclusive to English, right? It doesn't exist in most other languages, whereas all the other sounds do. So those are some of the stuff, that I took notes. We can discuss that next time. Now, we're a little bit over,
Yeah, I know.
but
Yeah.
no, that's okay. What I would like to discuss where I start. We're going to start with the schwa and the short E, right? And both schwa is everybody. It's the most common vowel sound in English, so we need to learn it. We have to, because it's so it's just everywhere. And then the short E. Normally, I start there because it's the first sound in the long A. And your previous coach explained the difference between short and long vowels, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the short E, I go with the short E and schwa. We'll do that on Wednesday.
Okay.
And and so the short E will be great because that's something that you were substituting in some occasions. So that'll be really good to cover that. So I'll send you those. Also, last thing, when I share a worksheet with you, I don't know if your previous coach explained, you can get on the platform and in your profile, you go to the worksheets tab and you can, everything I share with you after the lesson, right, you can listen to.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So if that's something, you can listen to the worksheet. Sumi, it was a pleasure to meet you. I'm excited to work
Same
with you.
here.
I look forward to it. I'll see you at the same time on Wednesday.
Yeah. See you on Wednesday. Thank you very much.
Okay. You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.